Hey, this is the CD channel. I'm Chris. This is Dave, and this is MMA for You. We're going to be doing our UFC On Versus 5 predictions. That's going to happen on August 14th. So we'll go start with the prelims and go on to the 4-fight main card. Okay, next fight, first fight of the night, we have Jason Reinhardt versus Edwin Figueroa.
Figueroa
all the way. Jason Reinhardt is the perennial UFC can crusher, as most of his wins are against guys who are coming off losses. Edwin Figueroa had a really great fight against up-and-coming prospect Michael McDonald. So Edwin Figueroa to win that one. Next fight of the night, we have Danny Castillo versus Jacob Volkman.
Danny.
You have Danny Castillo. Why do you got Danny Castillo, man?
Dude, the guy's in the alpha male, man. He beat Joe Stevenson, Joe Daddy, dude. And then, good wrestling, it makes fight very ugly.
I think that Jacob Volkman actually makes fights really ugly. He's undefeated at 155 in the UFC, and he definitely has a better wrestling pedigree than Danny Castillo.
Well, you're a guy make it ugly because you a guy suck.
I got Volkman to win, probably by an ugly decision.
Okay, whatever. I still think Danny's gonna beat you. Anyway, next
fight we have Cole Miller versus TJ O'Brien.
Needless to say, Cole Miller gonna beat.
Yeah, I got Cole Miller. I mean, both guys are really tall fighters. TJ O'Brien, his last loss was against Paul Kelly, who I'm not very big on.
Yeah.
Cole Miller has shown really good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, this is a guy that actually got like a reverse triangle on Dan Lozon and Kimura combo.
This guy's aggressive, man. This guy makes with all the, I just say this is a really good fighter.
Yeah, Cole Miller is definitely a very solid fighter. He has wins over lost to Real Deal Pearson. He's lost against Matt Wyman though. He has a lot of good wins, but a lot of good losses as well.
Yeah, good mix. Well, anyway, I still think the aggressiveness, the BJJ skill, knowledge,
and Miller's stand-up is getting better.
So
Yeah, Cole Miller. Next fight after that, we have Bruce Leroy, Alex Caceres versus Leonard Garcia.
Oh, this is a tough fight because I don't want to choose any of them.
In what sense, though?
It's not really a good fight. And you know what? I'm gonna choose Lytle just because Josh gonna be blind again, and he's just gonna go punching in the air, and all of a sudden, I win the fight. Congratulations.
That's the story of Leonard Garcia. He punches air. His technique sucks. He's shown a little more discipline in his fights, but too many times he'll go forward, punch air, miss. The other guy counters, but Leonard Garcia gets a win because of aggression.
Exactly.
And it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's not helping the fighter, One of this day he's just gonna go forward and somebody's just gonna knock him down and he just fall like a.
He lost his last fight already against the Korean Zombie.
Oh yeah.
By a twister, so there's some redemption there. Alex Caceres lost his last fight against Mackin Semizer and just got bullied. He has a 5-3 record. He only has 8 fights. I don't think as bad. Garcia's not that great of a fighter, but I think he's a better fighter than Caceres, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay, next fight after that, we have UFC debut of Ronnie Marks versus Carlos the Terminator Vemola.
This is a tough fight.
Yeah, very tough fight. Both these guys, really good fighters. I do like Carlos Vemola in that he beat Seth Petrozelli just so aggressive.
So you think he's gonna win, right? He's choosing my guy, right?
Oh man, you know what? I'm leaning towards Ronnie Marks. I'm impressed by the fact. I think he might be an undersized light heavyweight though, and that kind of concerns me. He did beat Paulo Filho in his last fight, and Filo's, as much as Filo's kind of crazy, he's a good fighter. He trains out of Nobuya Kimura, and he's only 23. I just think that.
I'm not saying my guy's any older, dude.
Yeah, I know. He's only 26.
It's only 3 years difference. Plus, my guy falling in the heavyweights, dude.
Yeah, he's only lost to John Madsen, who just pretty much lay and prayed on him.
Yeah, good KO, good good striking. Really, not bad submission too. I think he got it all.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's close. I'll go with Ronnie Marks though. Like Romola at this point is a little more proven, especially after that win over Seth Petrozelli.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the new guy here.
Okay. I mean, it's a tough fight, tough choice. I'm not gonna, ding you on that.
Okay, next fight of the night we have Kyle Noki versus Ed Shortfuse Herman.
Hey, Herman.
Yeah, but Herman, I've just never been impressed with the guy too much.
The guy just come off of a KO to win, KO for the team, dude. What you want?
Kyle Noki, I mean, he's coming off a rear naked choke victory over Chris Camozzi. He's a really good BJJ, and he's one.
Well, I'm not saying Ed doesn't have a good BJJ or wrestling.
Yeah, no, his wrestling's really good too, but I think Kyle Noki training under Jackson has just looked that much better, and it's coming off a 5-fight win streak as well. I think Kyle Noki's kind of like turning the corner right these days.
Okay, good point.
Yeah, and like I said, with Ed Herman, he just always comes off like a guy that's in like mid-tier purgatory in the middleweight division.
But that doesn't mean he's bad. He just is mid-tier. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So next fight of the night, we have Joseph Benavidez versus Eddie Wineland.
Do I even need to say anything? Joseph can win.
Joseph Benavidez, man, he's really good. Trains on Team Alpha Male.
Yeah.
Last guy to fight Eddie Wineland is Uriah Faber, if I'm not mistaken. And he's coming off a loss. Wineland showed really good takedown defense against Uriah Faber, eventually getting taken down. I like Eddie Wineland for bantamweight. He does actually finish really well on the feet. His body punches are very good too. He finds those really well.
But dude, Joseph is very aggressive. Very aggressive, man. Good takedown is kind of, I don't know. This guy just gonna charge, dude.
One thing with Benavidez, man, he's extremely aggressive with his wrestling. His only losses are to the champ, Dominic Cruz. Trains out of Team Alpha Male. And he's really good in a scramble as well. And I think that could actually make the difference in this fight as well.
Benavidez all the way.
Benavidez honestly has so far come across as like the number 2 bantamweight, or maybe number 3 bantamweight in the world right now, and he keeps winning in bantamweight.
I think he is going for the champion title shot very soon.
Yeah, even though he's only lost twice to the champion already.
Okay.
Next fight of the night, we have Jared Hammond cutting down to 185 to fight CB, the Doberman Dollarway.
CB Dollarway.
Yeah, I got CB. Better wrestling. I think he's just going to be able to find a takedown and win with top control. Possibly get a submission in there.
I just think Hammond is too sloppy. That's pretty much it.
I have never been impressed with Jared Hammond, and this fight isn't going to change anything. I think I'm not a big CB guy. He also comes off like a guy in mid-tier purgatory, but I think he has a wrestling chops to beat Hammond.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go on to the main card as Duane Bang Ludwig is going to fight Amir Sadollah. Yeah, Sadollah. I'm going to be honest. I think this is just kind of a gimme fight for Sadollah. He needs to step up. He won his last fight against DeMarcus Johnson very convincingly.
Dude. He has been improving on striking slowly but maturely. All right, he's evolving.
Yeah, and that's why I want him to move up and step up in competition.
I know.
Duane Ludwig isn't that much different than DeMarcus Johnson. I mean, it's just.
I don't know. I think they just try to build something on him. Hopefully, like you say, give him better competition. Otherwise, it's really nothing to watch here. Yeah,
the 2 times he did go up against better competition against Johnny Hendrick and Stun Gun Don Hyun Kim, he lost. But the guys he's fighting now are too low. He needs to go a little higher. His striking's really good. He throws combinations. It's really technical. He doesn't have a lot of power, but he is definitely evolving.
But I agree with you. He need to step up.
He's more like a little Forrest Griffin. He wins on work rate and heart, more so than actual finishing ability. Next fight of the night, we have Cowboy Donald Cerrone versus Charles the Bronx Oliveira.
Donald.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to this fight, but I got Oliveira winning this one.
What's Donald gonna win? He has a good standout, good kicks, very aggressive, BJJ. What are you happy about it? It's gonna be the fight of the night, dude.
I know, but I just feel that Charles Oliveira has better stand-up. He has really good use of combinations. I do like Donald Cerrone's kicks, especially in his last fight, but that's not to say that Charles Oliveira has like bad stand-up or anything like that.
Well, those two are mirror image to each other anyway.
Yeah,
right?
especially in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I mean, both these guys are just super aggressive in their ground game. It'll be very interesting to see scrambles and submission attempts from these guys.
So you think how long this fight gonna be?
No, I can see it go to decision. These guys aren't like the easiest guy to finish or anything like that.
I think it's gonna be fun to watch for sure.
Yeah, it'll be fun. I got Charles Oliveira. I think his stand-up's just a little better. He has a little better hands. He throws really good combinations. I think he throws them better than Cerrone.
Well, I think Cerrone will have a good kick. I think a little bit makes might help him a little bit. I still think Donald gonna win.
Okay. Well, next fight after that, we have Ben Smooth Henderson versus Jim Miller.
Jim Miller, dude.
Jim Miller's the workhorse of the division. I think if he wins this fight, he's definitely going to be next in line for a title shot. As far as deserving one, he just deserves it. I mean, the guy's on like a 7-fight win streak right now.
Yeah.
His only losses are to champion Frankie Edgar and to number 1 contender Gray Maynard.
But not saying Ben Henderson is not good. He's really good. But I'm just saying, Jim Miller have an extremely well-rounded.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's good in the stand-up. His wrestling's really good, and his jiu-jitsu's good. He has a lot of wins by submission, and he beat Charles Oliveira by leg lock. He beat his last fight, the Iranian guy whose name escapes me, by KO or TKO, if I'm not mistaken. And that guy had a really good chin. I'm a big fan of Ben Henderson, though. I mean, he's very good in the clinch. His Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is really good. His guillotine's deadly. His stand-up needs a lot of work. I think Jim Miller just has the better stand-up at this point. Ben Henderson's wrestling's really good, so it's very interesting how the wrestling game will play out, though.
But that's not saying that Jim Miller cannot defend himself. It's no beginner.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really tough. One thing that does concern me against Mark Bocek is that Bocek managed to take down Jim Miller relatively easily, and Ben Henderson, could potentially take down Miller as well. I mean, but Miller could do the same to Ben Henderson. I think this is a close fight, but I'm leaning more towards Jim Miller.
Oh wow, you think it's a close fight?
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh well, I still think Jim Miller gonna win. How is this gonna fight? I'm not too sure. I think maybe Jim Miller can strike Ben Henderson. Who knows?
Who knows? All right, and the main event of the night, we have Dan the Outlaw Hardy versus Chris Lytle.
You know who I'm gonna pick, right? I have to pick Dan Hardy just to piss you off.
What the fuck?
Well,
Shut the. No, don't even say anything. I hate this guy. Yeah. No, why are you talking?
Dan Hardy gonna be.
Yeah, you're not saying it good. Chris Lytle's just gonna win because I don't like Dan Hardy.
Chris Lytle gonna lose because Dan Hardy has a better technical style, good left hand, a good left hook. Okay, not saying he needs any decent takedown defense because your guy's not gonna take it on the ground anyway. So Dan Hardy gonna kick you off.
This is just more of an emotional pick for me. I don't like Dan Hardy.
You know Dan Hardy's gonna win.
I don't know that Dan Hardy's gonna win. He's on a 3-fight losing streak to Anthony Johnson, Carlos Condit, and GSP. They're all very good fighters. That's the thing.
Dude, did you just say the 4 really good fighters and
3
really good fighters? How good is Lytle?
He's a good gatekeeper for the division.
Yeah, Dan Hardy is not ground anymore. He is above big gatekeeper. I think Dan Hardy gonna win just for the sake of pissing you off.
I'm gonna go with Lytle. I think his aggression can take him far. He definitely doesn't mind getting hit. He has shown a very good chin. I think that his go for broke style may actually work well with Hardy. I think this might actually turn into a brawl.
Yeah, it will. And I think that Dan Hardy gonna Lytle with a good left hook.
Yeah, I don't like.
And the plus, even you go decision, you know they're hardly gonna win anyway.
What? Why not? Why not Lytle?
I'm just saying. Just watch. They're hardly gonna win over the decision.
Oh, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's it for our UFC on Versus 5 predictions.
They're hardly gonna win.
Fuck that guy, dude. Fuck that guy. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And that's it for MMA for you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Yep. Thanks, guys.